Welcome to another episode of this thing that we do at Mo's house. Me, I have Dan over here.
Hello.
That was him. The other Dan.
Okay, check mark.
And Mo, that's cooking again. Mo, say hi to the people. Just wait.
Alright, good evening.
Okay. So, tonight, who wants to go first tonight?
Well, I mean, it's a big topic. I'm happy to start it.
Absolutely. So, let's start with this topic. Whoops. I'm too excited. Ha! So, here you go.
Everybody have their teas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee's
What
full.
the fuck is that?
You good?
What? Can you fucking grab it? How the fuck do you work in a restaurant?
Can you go with your subject? Otherwise, it's going to be...
All right, gang. This is a big one. I've been saving this one for a while. You're a man of literature. So, Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. What's up, man?
Hogwarts. The School of Hogwarts. So, my biggest question is spells
Yeah.
and incantations.
Okay.
So, things like you want to light up the room. You cast Luminos.
Yeah.
What if you have an accent? What if you have a heavy accent?
Like any accent?
Well,
Like
anything that's
Eastern
like
European.
you
Spanish.
accidentally add more syllables. What happens? Like,
Aluminos!
yeah, doesn't work because even Professor Snape was like Ronald Weasley. It's saw Leviosa.
Like
so.
Spanish, abracadabra.
Yeah. Does it work? Well, they had the what was it?
This is
Goblet
what
of
you ask
Fire.
for no reason?
Goblet of Fire. I think they brought in. That's the one where they brought in like other schools and stuff, and they competed and shit.
Victor.
These other guys were Russian, and they spoke perfect English. They're like, oh yeah, Wingardium Leviosa. Where are the other schools?
So I'm sorry, they're just like. Wingardium Leviosa. Like that, they speak in Russian. And then I
yeah,
don't know
but
where
they've
they
got
come
like
up-
this perfect English incantation.
Okay.
What happens if you're from fucking India or like?
What
you're
happens
from-
if you're from Naples and you go to Hogwarts? It's like, hi, hello, my name is Luigi.
They're like,
Wingardium Leviosa, and you just get diarrhea.
They'd be like, listen, this school only trains janitors. Like,
So they're kind of racist. Like you can only train. It's true. Like you can only train like British people. Like even an American guy will be like Wingardium Leviosa, like from the south. Wingardium Leviosa, like. And what happens? Like all the. I'm not gonna say it. I'm sorry.
it's a love spell that only works on siblings. Yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa. And my
siblings,
cousins married me. Like you know.
You have to refer to Professor Jerry Springer.
You are the father.
Yeah. Oh, Avada Kedavra.
But what if he says Avada and then he has more kids?
That's how magic was invented. It was the first black.
It's okay. Ma, anything you want to add more after that?
No.
I don't know why we have on the podcast.
In that whole feed, my space is covered.
Every time you talk, we have to cut.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
So what do
was
you
the
think?
first.
So no. So what do you think about casting spells with an accent? What do you think it happens?
I mean, like, it depends on the accent. You know?
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you were like, doing like. How would you even say abracadabra with a Chinese accent, huh?
Avada Kedavra.
I need gold.
I have a cadaver.
That's
I
how
have a
you go.
cadaver.
I mean, I don't know, like you're doing like an Indian one.
them beforehand, no?
I'm just like accidentally end up in like Indiana Jones or some shit, you know, like
Mr. Jones.
abracadabra, right? Like
Yeah, the thing is, like, they're so particular about the enunciation of it, but you don't, even in these movies, these people have heavy fucking Russian accents when they show up, but they're still, like, fucking white as fuck when they're casting these spells. They're like, oh, yeah, I might be from Russia, but I spent 85% of my life living in England or
Or
something.
learning
Yeah.
in England. Well, I see it the same way as, for example, if you were to go to an outsider school, right? You go to a boarding school in another country,
Yeah.
and then you're learning how to speak like some particular terms. When I listen to Harry Potter, man, it was
You
all in
listen and
French.
watch it?
Dude,
I watched
You
it.
audiobooked
sorry.
it? Okay.
No, when I watched it, it was all
he
in
listens
French,
with his
right?
eyes.
Yeah.
I listened with my
Sit
ear.
down dinners for
But like, I was listening to that stuff in French, and
could talk about
most of the spells, like, dude, they were still the same way that they're in English.
Yeah, it's an incantation. Like
Yeah.
you have to say
Oh,
it
man.
combined with the precise wand movement.
So I think it's the same thing as saying like, how is it? Hi, how are you? Or like, hola, como va? Like, regardless of where you are, or like,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. I'll think it's the same thing. But then there's people that cast spells without having to speak.
Yeah. So apparently,
So
like,
what about those?
The people that can cast spells without the incantations are fucking like legendary wizards.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot of skill.
Gandalf could cast spells. That fight he had with Saruman.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
He was just like, "Ah!" They sound like
They
James
just
Brown.
grunt. Did you guys know that
Take him to the bridge.
the guy who plays Saruman actually is part of a metal band, or rather was?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his own metal band. Yeah. And fun fact, he got stabbed because he was in the World War II, and he was. Good thing the camera's not on you right now. That's all I gotta say.
Yes.
And you're supposed to be sitting down. I think it was a spy working for the Royal English, whatever, like the MI6 or some shit, and he got stabbed in the
their
back.
division, yeah.
Yeah, and he got stabbed in the back. Yes, what's up, Mo?
Ah.
Nothing.
Okay, guys.
You're like an involuntary snitch, bro. Like fucking.
Okay, I'm gonna divert this podcast to say that I want to thank all the women in my life, because yesterday was International Women Days.
you have to at least say
This
hi.
is gonna be posted in like a month.
by a day.
This is
I-
gonna be posted like a month.
I didn't have the time to say I love you to my mom and my sister. Albeit, I am pretty sure they know that I love them because every
We can
day
watch the YouTube
I do
video
my
and
best.
at least someone will.
Did you
to,
not
like,
call them?
take care of them.
Why
No,
don't you just call them?
no, like I gave them a hug.
What the fuck?
Oh, so
But I just give them a hug naturally. Like that's what I do.
You didn't get the opportunity to love
for you
them. So you
physically
weren't there
interact with them.
physically in the room with them.
No,
and
no,
didn't say I love you, you just
I
hugged them.
didn't, I
And
didn't
then
have a chance to like say that, you know. Like, oh, you know. happy
it takes
international-
more effort to give a hug than to say I love you.
Okay, then never mind. I guess I did my part,
you don't
but I just wanted to
want
say thank you.
Seriously, after that, like.
So
Okay, so back to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start the here and then see how this.
So,
We're
yeah.
already struggling.
What
That
have you
one
done?
boggled
Bro?
the fuck out of me.
What have you done? What have you done?
shit. Alright, this is gonna be hilarious. Okay, so
I think you just fucked up the whole podcast, honestly.
I think you're just about to get fun.
So what happened
It's
is,
gonna be.
so
What
Hogwarts.
do you mean? What the fuck does that have to do with you? Shut the fuck up.
Nothing, man.
So Hogwarts. Yeah. So after Dan,
Hogwarts or Hogwarts?
Hogwarts.
so after Dan came up with loving women, and not in a creepy way, because he was talking about his family.
Sorry.
Anything else you want to add, Dan?
Is this a real?
Yeah.
Okay, so since Mo, do you have a subject you want to share with us?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like
Perfect.
none of you guys are like true friends of mine
Oh.
because for like the last like 3 months or whatever that we've been doing this podcast, none of you brought to my attention that my shower curtain looks like a fucking asshole.
What? That's
Shower
it?
curtain?
Oh, fuck. It
I'm serious. Pause this right now. Everybody go look at the fucking shower curtain. No, tell me that it doesn't look like an asshole.
Just keep it
Okay?
recording.
Okay.
Keep recording.
I'm just saying.
Take it with you, yeah?
Okay. So does it look like an asshole?
No, not the shower curtain.
I got an idea for a cocktail.
Just watch.
No, it doesn't.
You're gonna.
What do you think about penicillin?
Like the cocktail penicillin?
Yeah.
It's all right.
What is
Okay,
it?
it doesn't look like an acid.
It looks like a bottle.
It doesn't like that. You should do less drugs.
Was that when
You
Drambuie?
should see better buttholes.
And
So,
I don't know what you've been looking
That's
at.
not one
Bob.
Drambuie Scotch, no?
no.
so
What?
what do you?
Drambuie is
What is
actually here.
penicillin?
So that's your
Penicillin
subject?
is lemon, honey, and peated scotch,
Oh, okay.
and ginger liqueur.
Oh, I was going paper
Ginger
plane.
liqueur or ginger beer?
Ginger liqueur.
Ginger liqueur.
Either ginger syrup or.
Oh, ginger syrup. Yeah. That's,
Yeah, or
that's
ginger
probably the most
liqueur,
common
yeah.
one, yeah.
That's interesting. Peter Scotch and
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well,
it's
yeah,
interesting?
this
It's
is
classic.
an idea for a new
It's a
cocktail.
twist on. It's a twist on a business, pretty much.
A business?
Business.
A bee's knees.
Yeah.
Oh, like as in like gin, honey, lemon.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Yeah.
instead of the gin, you swap up with the Peter Scotch, and then you add a little bit
That's
of
the
ginger.
penicillin.
Okay, so I ordered this shit at this bar that we like to go a lot
You're not inventing it.
on
I just
Saturday
wanted-
nights.
okay.
No,
Is
no, I'm not
podcast-
inventing it. I was
This
just like,
podcast like a
yeah.
sponsorship for ADHD medication.
Yeah.
I told you we should go. So.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But okay,
No, but the thing
That
is,
was,
sorry, you were talking about that, but before that, Mo was talking about how his curtain looked like a butthole, and he didn't.
I
gonna
totally
go-
don't.
I want to go deeper into this, pun intended. So go ahead. Why
Yeah, it
is
looks
pretty
real
good?
shitty, pun
pretty
intended. Anyway, that being said, it does look like somebody drew a Mandela around an asshole. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If you ever, if you've ever watched Community, like, I'm not that asshole. The one on the curtain.
Does it?
bro, I just think you need to change the lighting. In your washroom, that's all. I was gonna go pee. What the fuck am I doing here? I'll be right back.
So talking about accents, since we're the only ones doing the podcast, so talking about accents, like I have this thing when I sell wine downstairs, I notice like the heavier I put my accent on, the more wine I sell.
Are you,
It was like
are you
people.
accenting the
Oh, you
wine,
get to
or are you
control that
being-
shit? So you're telling me the entire time you've been able to control your accent?
If I
And
want,
you
well,
just
no, I
choose
can
to
make it
sound like a
heavier.
You didn't know this guy
I
went to
can-
Hogwarts?
I can, no. The thing is, I can make it heavier if I want. There's still some words where I struggle with, but like, I noticed like, oh, what do you think about the Rioja? And it was like, oh, the Rioja is fantastic. You should have it. And then it's like, oh, seriously? Yeah, don't even think about it. I'm just gonna put it onto you, and that's it. And they come down with, and they was like, oh, which one of the wines do you think? Just like, oh, just do the Portuguese one. It's
Yeah, and then they
fantastic.
hear you talking to someone else. Like, oh, why aren't you cleaning up your table, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, yeah.
Antonio Banderas of fucking Sabor. You know, like
Yeah. So what do you think? I think your eyes look beautiful tonight, and I think you should have that bottle of Rioja. And they fucking go berserk. I sell a lot of wine because I just put my accent on it. But don't
It's
you think-
Rioja.
Rioja. Oh, that's why I'm not selling any bottles. But don't, like, I have an accent. You have an accent. You might agree with me. So while you were in the washroom checking out if Mo's curtain looks like an asshole, I was telling you, like, I use my accent a lot of times just to sell wine or food, like chorizo, whatever. Do you ever, have you ever done it?
I hope he's not accenting
All the time.
Portuguese food
Huh?
with a French
All the time?
accent.
All the time.
So you agree with me, like, yeah, it's the superpower where, like, if you, the more heavier the accent it is, because you tend to believe someone that, I don't know, I have filming
Yeah.
you since I'm the one talking.
like, when
So
they
I don't
always
know
say,
why, I don't, but the thing is, like, the superpower, you tend to believe someone is
do you call this
trying to
wine?
sell you something,
Yeah.
and is legit, like a bottle of wine, for example. It's like, this wine comes from Spain and this, but
Yeah, it's
With the-
called Macho Man.
That's actually a good one, man. That's
It
actually
is.
a very good one.
It
yeah.
is.
But okay, which
Notes
one?
of dark chocolate.
Which one would you rather believe? Let's do a scenario right now.
Okay, I'm the customer.
You're the customer.
All right. Why are you sitting with me? I'm a
Hi, so I have this bottle of wine called the Macho Man. It's a Rioja, and it's really crispy and really flavorful. Would you like a bottle?
crispy Rio.
I just went.
Oh,
I'm a shitty server. I just go man.
Yeah, we got that.
No. Okay. So, but this is me. Hello. Good evening. Do you mind if I sit down with you?
okay.
So, I have this bottle of Rioja that just came in, and it's a fantastic one. You shouldn't even think about it. Just do what you have in the lamb chops. It pairs perfectly with it. I think you should be very happy.
My parents aren't home right now.
Shit. This is not Sabor? This is not the restaurant that I work at?
Black and white.
Oh, because it's on night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in the
What do you mean your
50s.
parents are not around?
Oh, does anyone else remember fucking 90s commercials?
We talked about this on a podcast. Yeah.
Was it the same one with the fucking rollerblading rabbits?
Yeah.
What the
The most
fuck?
persistent pedophile I've ever fucking heard. What do you mean they're not around?
Explain.
Explain they're not around.
Yeah, in time.
Like not within the vicinity, or
Or not in this world.
How loud away are they?
Are they not in this world?
Did
I
my
can call
cousin
them
make it
out.
here
I'm just
first?
like a voodoo priest.
everybody missed that one.
What?
Dude,
I was
Good thing
yeah,
is only
talking
one.
about talking about Buddha.
This is a warm up, yeah.
I was looking at some pictures of people that say that they spotted ghosts and shit.
Pictures of people that spotted ghosts.
Yeah, like the
So how are the pictures?
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
They're doing seances, so like
quite a
they're
conundrum here.
they're doing like
Yeah. Oh my god, I spotted
Ouija
ghosts. Let's
boards,
take a
right?
selfie.
they're doing like Ouijas and shit.
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
They're doing like Ouijas and
They're
shit,
doing
but that's like in the 1900s.
Wow!
They're doing Ouijas
They're
in
doing
1900s, right?
Let's go!
Oh,
Wait, so you saw?
so no, let's do the scenario. Let's do Luigi.
No, hold on.
That's a ghost.
That's not even it. That's not even the issue anymore. What year did you say it was?
In the 1900s, man.
And there's pictures
So that was like no, these are pictures, like you know those
Wait, there's pictures of Luigi?
From the 19th.
like those things with the bubble, and then after that the bubble explodes and then creates a picture and blah, 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 like old techniques of
Oh, you're talking about like
taking pictures.
Yeah,
cover over your
Yes.
head. Yeah.
But it was like seances of people that were like talking to ghosts and shit, you know. And I don't know why I was on Facebook and it suggested me
What
to
the
look
fuck,
at it
did you
because
watch The Conjuring?
I have no idea, man. I was just on Facebook. That's all. I was just on Facebook. And
So-
then I clicked on that because I was curious because
Something-
we did talk about ghosts at one point.
Yeah.
Something popular
And I was
with
like,
those
you know what?
cameras, though, is taking pictures of the dead.
Yeah. And I was going on it and I was like, you know what? This shit looked like somebody took a picture and they had really bad Photoshop.
Oh my
But at the
this is
same
mine.
time, I
I
was
don't
not.
think that was. I don't,
No.
No, that's not mine.
Yo, dude.
That's his.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, fuck.
But at the same time, I was like, I'm not gonna laugh at it because imagine if it's real. Imagine
Okay, so
if
you
it's
said they
real.
had bad Photoshop before.
No.
Okay,
like,
Photoshop.
When I was looking at the
Photoshop
pictures,
came in.
Photoshop came in
Was
like
it bad Photoshop, like the first version? Like
2015. No, like the way it looked on the picture. When you look at those pictures, they're pictures that were taken like 100 years ago, right?
Yeah.
When you look at it, it looks like somebody did the really shitty
Like-
Photoshop job.
So Photoshop
those
was
are-
invented
those are
in
what-
1987.
Wow, by Adobe.
Yeah, by
1987,
Adobe.
okay.
So
Yeah,
this is
Adobe
pictures from the
Photoshop is
1900s.
like, yeah, the number one. Like,
Holy shit, I didn't realize it was
Yeah.
that early.
Okay, but that being said, what he's talking about is essentially a pinhole camera,
Yeah.
because that's how people used to take pictures back
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
day. Yeah. And it's
When I took those pictures, it's like, holy smoke. Just
It's the
tripping
one
us
that's
out.
designed to not let.
that was you just wanted to describe a picture from the 19. Okay.
Okay, but that made me think, like, what if those power actually existed? What if you're like able to communicate with the deaf? What were you like?
Communicate with the deaf? That'd be fucked.
The deaf.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, Dan. You're deaf. Let's imagine. Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan.
Wish I could hear someone right now.
Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan. Oh my God, there's a ghost. Look at this photograph. Good thing they invented like sign language. Then I could be able to talk with them. It was like, imagine you're deaf again.
Oh.
Hello.
Sorry, I can't feel you. I'm deaf.
Okay, this episode is going over. We got 20 minutes of this shit. I hope this episode.
I really
finds
want to
you
like.
well.
What's your like perception? Like what do you?
what I was trying to
Like
get at
deaf
is-
people.
Okay.
What do you think of deaf person?
We all hope
Because
this
we already
episode
determined
finds
you
you
don't know
well.
what a chicken is. So
And we're gonna
No,
cut
no,
out.
I meant to say